Someone's in here! No!
I've never seen a man so desperate to get out of 5 minutes of calisthenics.
Recently, Burns became obsessed with aerobics, and every employee was required to participate. But for Homer, it was pure torture.
It's got two!
Actually, Homer, that's just one. See, each push-up includes both an up part and a down part.
Then Homer noticed that the supervisor of Sector 7 wasn't around. Carl explained that he was working from home because of a disability and was still getting paid as usual. That instantly gave Homer an idea. He started looking for a way to get himself injured.
Probably better that didn't hit me.
Homer poured oil all over the floor, hoping to fake a workplace accident by slipping, but instead he walked straight across it without any trouble and ended up in Burns' office.
Yes? Hello?
Then Homer began studying the workplace injury handbook, but he didn't have any of the conditions listed. He was on the verge of losing it when he discovered that severe obesity also qualified as a workplace disability. Anyone weighing more than 300 pounds would be classified as disabled. That meant Homer only needed to gain another 60 pounds to qualify. So he came up with a detailed weight gain plan. Over the next few days, he stocked up on high-calorie foods, devoured the biggest tub of ice cream he could find, and stuffed himself with mountains of greasy hamburgers. The moment Homer stepped onto the scale, his weight began climbing rapidly.
Woo! 4 more pounds and my dream comes true. Working at home.
Homer couldn't help imagining how wonderful his future life would be. He got so heavy that he collapsed his mattress.
Hello, honey.
Hi. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Did you put on a little weight this week?
I was going to surprise you, but what the heck?
The next morning, he weighed himself again. He was only 1 pound away from his goal, but every bit of food in the house was gone. Even the soy sauce and ketchup were empty. At that moment, Maggie made Homer a donut out of modeling clay.
I did it!
Yeah, sorry.
Oh my.
Soon afterward, Burns had a remote work computer installed in Homer's house and proudly publicized how much he cared about his employees. From that day on, Homer never had to suffer through the horrible morning commute again. He only had to take a couple of steps to reach his workstation. At first, he wasn't familiar with the new computer.
Where's the any key? I see ESC, Catarl, and Pickup. There doesn't seem to be any key. Whew. All this computer hacking is making me thirsty. I think I'll order a tab. Nope, no time for that now. The computer's starting.
His job was incredibly simple. All he had to do was make a few selections based on the on-screen instructions. After a while, he figured out a shortcut. All he had to do was keep pressing the Y key. So Homer started watching TV while working, using a broomstick to press the keyboard from across the room. Eventually, he even replaced himself with a toy to do the job. Then Homer went to the movie theater. The manager told him they couldn't accommodate him because the theater seats simply couldn't support his weight.
I could sit in the aisle.
I'm afraid that would violate the fire code. Hey, fatty, I got a movie for you. A fridge too far.
Humiliated by everyone's laughter, Homer became furious. The manager offered to buy him a bag of popcorn, but Homer turned it down. He was tired of people's stereotypes. After returning home, Homer rushed straight to his office computer. He wanted to prove that overweight people could be disciplined too.
What happened to my bird? Oh! Marge? Lisa? Landers?
Suddenly, a warning appeared on the screen saying the nuclear power plant was about to explode. Homer panicked. He had to stop it, but the emergency control had to be shut down manually. Homer immediately called his coworkers for help.
The fingers you have used to dial are too fat. To obtain a special dialing wand, please smash the keypad with your palm now.
He dashed out the door. He had to solve the crisis himself, but his car couldn't support his weight, so he jumped onto Bart's skateboard instead. He made it to the roadside and tried to hitch a ride to the plant, but the driver took one look at him and sped away in fear.
Hey, buddy, you can let me in your car.
Take anything you want, man. Take it all.